All right, we just got dropped off here at Hawk Mountain Road. We've got about a 14.5 southbound hike today. So we're going back into Fort Clinton today. So we're getting ready to start a little after 8. And yesterday we came in to Port Clinton and we got a room at Microtel there at Hamburg. And we've got it for tonight as well. So we're getting ready to get started on our southbound 14.5. All right, we'll check in later. Nice and cool this morning, around 50 degrees. All right. Well, we're getting a little treat here this morning. Hadn't been gone long, 20 or 30 minutes or something. But we're walking on this beautiful gravel road. It's a late summer morning, but it feels like an early fall morning. It has for several days now. So it's going to be another beautiful day out here on the AT in Pennsylvania. Trickle had a blowout on her downhill into Port Clinton yesterday on some loose gravel, loose stones, rocks, smaller ones on a steep descent, and the rocks would just slip out. Your feet would slip out because the rocks would roll and slide. So slack packing today. She's wearing a knee brace. So slack backing southbound back into Port Clinton. Hopefully the downhill back into town toward the Schuylkill River won't be as steep, but we'll see. But we got less weight on our back, so that'll make a lot of difference on that. All right, it's about 11:15. We've arrived at what's called Pinnacle Rock. And I guess maybe there's a trail over here. We're trying to see if there's an overlook. We got this big pile of rocks. It's kind of interesting here. Some quite the tall pile of rocks. So we're kind of looking around here, checking it out. There's a blue blaze over here, right on that where you were going. Okay. All right, well, we're trying to figure out where the view is. We're, like I say, this is a tremendous pile of rocks. You can see. So, I'd be curious to see what that's all about, but I don't know if we'll ever know. We're about 5 miles in. So we're going really nicely. We had that road to walk on for a couple miles, a nice smooth logging road, and so you know it's over with, and we're on rocks again. Pretty interesting little area up here. Looks like over there's a view.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. We'll see what we can find around here, and we'll get back with you.
All right, we had a nice long break at the Pinnacle Overlook. We got there and my pack was wet, and I had not. I hate this water bladder that's on my day pack. I can't get it to tighten up and seal up. But anyway, it leaked, and our friend Bug that we've been kind of hiking on and off with since Shenandoah's, he was going northbound, we were going southbound, so we let him know we were going to see him today. So he came up there. He's headed northbound, we're headed southbound. And we had lunch with him, had a nice little visit with him. He had a extra liter of water that he really didn't need to be carrying that much, so he gave me a liter of water, and we got my bladder on my pack, water bladder, not leaking anymore. But yeah, had a nice little break there. There was a garter snake, biggest garter snake I've ever seen. There was a little one and a big one, but the big one had caught a toad and was in process of consuming it. The toad was half out of its mouth and still alive, but snake managed to get him down. But that's kind of cool to watch. I think Brent may have gotten some pictures of it. So yeah, we're about 9 miles from the truck. It's 12:30, 1 o'clock probably. We took a really long break, probably over an hour back there. So it's 1:30. It's 1:30. So, but we don't have anything pressing to do besides eat. Still got a motel room, so we just go there. All our stuff's there. It's a nice and easy day. My knee is feeling much better. I was very hesitant about today, just wasn't sure how it was going to do. I slipped twice yesterday and kind of, as I was falling, kind of tweaked it. And it's my knee that I had ACL replacement on, so I get kind of skittish about it. But I've got a brace on today. Seems to be doing fine. I just didn't want to carry a lot of weight, and we'll probably take a zero tomorrow just to make sure it's healed. So, and we got to move the truck anyway. Alrighty, we will see you down the trail. Up on Pulpit Rock.
All right, it's a little after 5:30, and we got 1.6 miles to go to get back down to Port Clinton. This is going to be a, what was it, 14, so 14.5 mile day. So another good day. We did roughly that yesterday. So we've done about 29 miles in the last 2 days. We're both slack. Well, no. Yesterday wasn't a slack pack, actually. It was a overnight. Isn't that right, baby?
Today was 9 miles.
Yeah, that's right. We did the 23 miles in 2 days, and now we've done a 14 and a half slack pack. So anyway, about 45, close to 47, yeah, miles in the last 3 days. Anyway, we're on our way down. I guess we're starting to hit that part of the downhill back down into Port Clinton. We're going to the same trailhead parking lot that we were at yesterday. We had a good hike. It was we ate lunch with Bug at the Pinnacle Overlook. Then we came on down to the Pulpit Overlook, and that was the last view of the day. We've been walking through periods of rocks and periods with not too many. Since we left up there at the Pulpit. So anyway, we're heading in. Another big milestone we hit today was we passed our 500th mile on this lash, on this hike that we started in Daleville about 6 weeks ago or 7. So that's a pretty good, that's our longest one. We had a 300-mile one. This is our next longest. Then they had a 260-mile one, and then we had a 170-mile one in there, all within the last 12 months. Most of it since March of this year.
All right, it's about 6:30. Sometimes we go over roads, sometimes we go across roads. Today we're going under the road. This is Highway 61. There's Schuylkill River down there, and I don't know if you can see it, it's darkened. There we go. So yeah, we'll be at the truck in just a minute, and we will let you know. We're probably gonna go get something to eat and then go to the room and turn in for the evening. Soak our feet, probably. That's what I want to do. Alrighty. We'll check in later.
All right, we made it back to our Blue Blaze, where we climbed this real steep set of stairs. They're pretty short, but very steep, up to the parking lot. So this will be our last climb of the day. So let's see, we started at 1235.4, mile 1235.4 Hawk Mountain Road. And we've come back to 1,220.9, 1220.9, which is Port Clinton, Highway 61. So 14.5 miles. Over and out. Steep hill, very steep.